There is a painful truth that many men discover too late. No matter what you do, no matter how many sacrifices you make, no matter how much of yourself you pour into a woman, she is not bound to you because of it. Deeds, gifts, devotion, and words of love may soften her heart for a moment, but they do not anchor her loyalty. She is not loyal to the man who exhausts himself proving his worth, but to something more enduring, more primal, more unshakable, the way he makes her feel. This is not a condemnation of women, nor a bitter cry against them. It is simply the observation of nature. A river does not flow because the stones demand it. It flows because gravity pulls it. A flame does not burn out of gratitude to the wood. It burns because it must. And so it is with loyalty in women. It is tied not to what you give, but to what you embody. You may build her a palace, provide for her every need, write her poems under the moonlight, and guard her against the storms of life. She may smile, she may thank you, she may even believe for a time that this binds her to you. But when the feeling dies, when her inner flame no longer burns in your presence, all those deeds vanish like dust in the wind. For loyalty cannot be purchased with effort. It cannot be bought with sacrifice. It must be awakened, and it can only be awakened by strength of character, by presence, by the invisible weight of who you are. The Stoics teach us that to depend on external rewards is the path to misery. If you perform virtue expecting applause, you are already corrupting virtue itself. Likewise, if you treat devotion to a woman as an investment, hoping that the more you do, the more she will love you, you set yourself up for despair. Her heart is not a ledger, balancing gifts against affection. It is a compass that points only to what moves it. And if your presence no longer commands that movement, no act of generosity will change its direction. Therefore, the wise man does not chase loyalty by endless action. He does not bend himself into 1,000 shapes, hoping to be enough. He knows that loyalty, like love, is not under his control. He knows that all things external, her affection, her words, her promises, are outside his power. He anchors himself in what is within his power, his virtue, his strength, his discipline, his ability to stand as a pillar regardless of storms. Paradoxically, when a man stops seeking to secure loyalty, when he lives rooted in his own strength, that is when loyalty often comes. Not because he begged for it, not because he labored to earn it, but because a woman sees in him the one thing to which she can be loyal: unwavering presence. A man who does not collapse under pressure, who does not lose himself in flattery or rejection, who walks his path with clarity, this is the man who commands lasting respect. And respect is the soil in which loyalty grows. So understand this. Women do not care what you do for them in the sense of transactions. Your actions have meaning only if they arise from who you are. If they are attempts to manipulate her heart, they will fail. If they are expressions of your nature, they will carry weight. She is loyal only to the truth of your essence, to the consistency of your spirit. That is the one thing she cannot turn away from unless she has lost her own sense of self. This truth should not harden your heart, but liberate it. You are freed from the slavery of constant appeasement. You are freed from the illusion that you must buy loyalty with endless effort. Instead, you are called to cultivate the one thing that matters, the strength and virtue within yourself. Become the man whose presence is enough, and you will never again worry about what another gives or withholds. For the wise man knows loyalty is not demanded, it is drawn. And it is drawn not by deeds alone, but by the soul that shines through them.